The Second Amendment provides the tools and the power for the people to stand athwart tyranny. And with that, I'll yield back.
Thank you. And Chairman Good, I want to thank you for having this special order. Let me give you a live example of what happens with a well-armed militia, the purpose of the Second Amendment for the citizens of America to bear arms. This past Sunday, a deranged gunman opened fire in a food court of a shopping mall in Greenwood, Indiana, which is a suburb of Indianapolis. Police say this deranged gunman fired 24 rounds within 2 minutes, killing 3 and injuring 2 others. Nearby was a young man, Elisha Dickin, a private citizen who took quick action to stop that gunman. Elisha was legally armed and carrying his own weapon under Indiana's constitutional carry laws. Thank God for this young man. In summarizing Elisha's response, the Greenwood chief of police said, quote, "I will say his actions were nothing short of heroic. He engaged the gunman from quite a distance with a handgun," end quote. The police chief went on to say Elisha was, quote, "very tactically sound as he moved in to close on the suspect and was also monitoring for people to exit behind him. He has had no police experience, no training, no military background," end of quote. What a true hero. Elisha was simply going about his business at the mall when the unthinkable happened. It's hard to imagine how we might react in that situation, but Elisha was equipped, and he was prepared, and he had courage to confront that sick individual who was determined to kill others. Elisha would not have been able to do so if the liberals that want to take away our Second Amendment rights had their way with this so-called gun control. To my Democratic friends who are determined to restrict our Second Amendment rights, I ask you this: how many more people might have died last Sunday in Greenwood, Indiana, if you have had your way? How many more people would have been slaughtered if Elisha didn't have the ability to exercise his constitutional rights? Thankfully, we will never know the answer to that question. Americans deserve the right to protect themselves and others when their lives are in severe danger. That's why it's so critical to strongly defend our Second Amendment rights against the